What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. Hope you guys are doing well.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there?
So,
it was a good weekend. Weather was really good.
Okay, no. Before we get into it, yesterday.
Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. We're in the car. He pulled a newbie move. And he tried to play it off like it was a squirrel.
So no,
we're driving, and he like put his arm against in front of me and tried to get a free Copperfield. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "There was a squirrel." I'm like, "There was no squirrel."
Yes, there was.
There was no squirrel. He tried to Copperfield.
You cannot see that far. It was dark. It was a stormy night.
You're full of it.
You
were.
No, but there was. I'm telling you.
You were in your groove, and you said, "Let me Copperfield."
Yo, what? What does that even mean? I'm in my groove, so I'm like, no.
Yeah, because you had the music pumping. He
was
feeling himself, and the car jerked, and I'm like, in his hand, I'm like, "What are you doing? I have a seatbelt on."
No, I said, and what did I say? I said, actually, it would be this way. I said, did you see the squirrel? I mean, they're out there gathering the food.
That's what the
seatbelt
is for. It's
a normal reaction to make sure your head.
You try to Copperfield.
Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling the groove, so I Copperfield.
Yes.
I never even heard of that.
You know that you were trying to Copperfield.
How many times everybody's feeling
Fess
the groove?
up.
That could be like, I'm gaining, I'm feeling it, I'm doing good. The Knicks are winning. You walk by and copy.
No, you were trying to Copperfield. Anyway.
I even forgot.
Anyway, on to our topic.
Yeah, for real, because I realize it. It's not even the topic.
Pervert.
I thought we agreed not to do this anymore, first of all. Yes. I thought we were going to move forward. I thought we were going to move forward with new podcast episodes where we talk about topics, not talk about...
On to our topic, people.
Yeah, do it, please.
So, for you, we're in the fall. We're just starting the fall, getting into my groove. So we were those early bird holiday shoppers. As soon as fall came in, we would start shopping for presents.
Well, this was
early before, so we wouldn't have to deal with the craziness.
Well, we did this. I think this is years ago. First of all, but I think we did this also because of budget. We were in a different type of budget back then, so we shopped a little early. We did some layaways.
We would start shopping in September. Yeah. Literally, I remember one year we went shopping and we didn't think about it. This is when our son.
Yes.
He had this big, giant, old-fashioned basket stroller.
Yeah, he did.
And for those of you that remember the Galleria,
I want to say the Golden Age was large.
Galleria Mall.
Oh, the Galleria Mall. I'm thinking.
Do you remember?
Yes.
We went to the Galleria Mall. That's when they still used to have KB stores.
Yes.
And we were trying to figure out how to get all the stuff we bought into the car, which we had a little Saturn. One of those little, had like coupe Saturns. It was small.
No, it was small. The Saturn was a small car when it came out. Yeah, it was.
So we were trying to balance presents and baby carriage all in one shot because we didn't even think, we forgot that we had a big basket carriage in the car.
Yeah.
And went and shopped early. And it was September. I remember the weather was still great because we were like, we had no idea. We managed to figure it out, but so we used to be early shoppers. We used to start in September.
Yeah. I think a lot of people back then were early shoppers.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. I mean, you see a couple, but
actually, so when I went, I was shopping for our block party this past week, and I was at Costco's, and they already have Christmas stuff. They have Christmas trees out, and there were actually people buying stuff, so like wrapping paper, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Here's what we wanted to talk about: is again, this is we're Gen Xers.
Yeah.
Christmas season didn't start till I want to say, just about around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
There wasn't this. I think now everybody. First of all, I don't even think. I mean, we were young, but I don't remember my mom ever. I can't wait for autumn to come.
No, well, we were city kids.
So you think in the suburbia there was
probably a little different?
I don't think so. Because I don't think the cozy feel wasn't around yet.
The what?
The cozy.
The cozy.
You don't have it. That's why you fight me.
I don't think the cozy feel was around yet. I think cozy feel has always been around.
No.
I don't think the decorations and the emphasis on apple picking and autumn activities was a big
we
thing.
spoke about this. You gotta give me time to speak. We've done the numbers.
Correcting you.
First of all, what I mean by cozy
thing does not make any
sense. Let it go. All right, you buried it. You buried it.
Brought it to light.
Yeah. Okay. What I mean is, I'm pretty sure maybe let's say out here, people kind of got into some mood, but it's not on the level it is now because there wasn't no Starbucks. There wasn't no hey have a you know what I'm saying? Like the most people had was Maxwell House. Pound cake. What? Don't laugh.
No, but I'm saying people did get into this. We're city dwellers.
I don't think
we grew up city dwellers.
I don't think
so we
with
didn't,
this level.
You know, but when you live in the suburbs, people get into their cozy mode because they have to prep the house for the colder weather.
I'm gonna be one of those people like you see in those.
I actually, after we're done here, I'm actually gonna take a drive up to Vreeland to get some of their delicious apple cider donuts.
So anyway,
but. Yes, I don't think it's a cozy thing.
All right. So back to it. So September comes in. I don't even think the first day of school, Halloween was even talked about. There was nothing in the stores. So you go there for the first 2 weeks of September.
And it's all school supplies.
It's all about school supplies and stuff like that. And then you get
You don't see Halloween stuff till like the second week of September. Back then, you didn't see it till like after school supplies were all taken
I would think
shelves.
towards the end of September.
But nowadays, they balance it. I don't know how they do it. One aisle is Halloween, one aisle is back to school, and now one aisle is Christmas.
I mean, here's the funny part. Everybody, it's like a homecoming when that store has its first commercial. Spirit.
I actually haven't stepped foot in it. I guess because our boys are, our kids are already older. I got the sad news this year.
I put a limit on how much you could buy. How much
I know my neighbors yesterday at our block party. I met some new neighbors that had bought at the house, and they're like, "You're the house with the decorations." I was like, "Yes." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, we love your decorations." So I felt kind of good about it. But they were all getting into it.
They talked about my Goldie lights though. They did.
So.
Again, you taking too much.
So I actually told them, I said, I'm not allowed to buy anything else. I got yelled at that there's no more room and that I have everything. And I always tell them, there's always room for improvement. There's always room to make something look better. But I've been told I'm not allowed to buy anything else or I'm going to be in the doghouse.
Yeah. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to go for it. But, no, we have a lot of stuff. I mean,
I know.
You do. Maybe if we redo that garage with that project we spoke about one time.
That one that has all the ones I keep sharing that has all the bins and like.
Oh, I didn't talk about that project. I'm talking about the one on the wall.
I'm sure.
I mean, we probably could do a better job. You know what? That's not even the topic. The topic is not that.
You saw again to spend money here, just giving you the little ideas.
No, so let's get back into it. So Halloween comes.
Yes.
And. Turkey time. Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. You know that. So Thanksgiving comes, and I think Christmas commercials didn't come around till like around Thanksgiving.
No, nowadays they come around, but actually nowadays it's not as many toy cartoons as they used to have when we were kids.
No, but
because everything's about video games.
Back then, I think you would see theme commercials. If I look online,
yes, back then, yes.
Where right now here the theme commercials, once I think we get towards Halloween. They're going to have the Starbucks red cup and everybody's having their Christmas drinks.
Yes.
So my thing is, as we've talked about, the seasons and fall, autumn and stuff like that, is how now versus then was.
I feel like now they push things faster.
Absolutely faster.
It's all about making the next buck.
Absolutely.
Coming up with the next big idea. So they put everything out sooner. Like I said, I was at Costco's and one lady and I, we looked at each other and she was like, bit too soon, don't you think? I was like, way too soon. And we just laughed it off. But I'm like I actually caught myself walking the aisle and looking at the stuff. So that's what it is. They get you,
Sure, absolutely.
But I always tell myself I'm not buying any Christmas stuff until after Halloween. I stick to it. I try to stick to it. Unless I'm doing a DIY that I gotta buy the stuff to put together, I won't buy anything in the stores.
I think they know pushing heavy on the season. And I do it. The TV's upstairs. There's some theme music, ASMR.
Gets you festive.
Gets you festive.
Yes.
I can see us driving up to the winery again with the fall leaves, and then you have...
Next week? No, not the following week. I'm already doing a Halloween thing. We got invited to do an adult trick-or-treating at a winery.
I don't want to do that. But so I think it's just, there's a big... Now, you're right. I think there was a big comparison from the city to over here, the suburbs. but I just don't think it was magnified to this point.
No.
I think they enjoyed it.
Yes.
Absolutely. And, now it's just Starbucks and, well,
Yeah.
like you said, you're going to take a drive up to
Yeah.
Vreeland. That's a little different because that's got that whole country
I
feel.
love going
You
up
sit in the
there.
front and
I know. I'm not gonna stay. I'm just gonna go grab and go.
I'm
Grab and
glad
go. Grab and go. Because I get to have the house to myself today. He's doing a boys' day with his
that's
boys.
right. We're going to go see Transformers 1.
So I get to have the whole house to myself. Blast the music, dance around the house, read a book, and not be bothered, not be told, can you cook this? Can you put this away? Can you grab this?
Man,
so I'm
first of all,
so excited.
Everybody here can walk around. Nobody saw it.
Yeah, but you guys are all boys.
No, nobody.
Mom, can you come here?
No.
Hey, babe, have you seen such and such? Those are all comments that you guys
Listen,
all
you're
say
going
all
to
the
enjoy it
time.
more. We're going to come back and I'm going to enjoy some time on Warcraft.
Even better. So, as to more of the fall stuff, any other things that you're like looking forward to doing? Well, yes, I wanted to go to what's that place we went to 2 years ago? It was kind of a drive. Peddler's Village.
Yes, they do a
I'm
nice
looking
fall
for. I would
season
like to go there again.
Absolutely.
Actually, their restaurants there and walking through the whole village was amazing. So they all deck it out with all the pumpkin carvings and everything.
Bucks County? That's
County.
PA, right?
Yeah,
Bucks County, PA. It's a real nice place.
Really nice. I love going over there. It's
Absolutely.
kind of like
It brings you back. It has the whole gazebo center. Sometimes they
Town
have the
square.
large gazebo where the music is being played.
Yep.
It's
Pretty
got this
cool.
whole. It does. It makes you go there, and then you want to go into all the shops and start spending money here and there.
Actually,
so.
they're pretty good about. Actually, I want to go because I like going to get the honey and the mustards.
Yes, they do good. Yeah.
So we need to make a trip over there.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think even if they had it here, did they go for those drives like that? I don't think there was.
No, some of my neighbors told me that they used to do the drives to go to like Pennsylvania to Lancaster in the fall.
I think
because they see the foliage when they're driving. To
Yeah,
Lancaster.
sure, absolutely, we do it and stuff like that. But I'm saying like, was how old is Peddler's Village? Was it around in the 80s and 90s?
I don't know. You told me about Peddler. I had no idea
No,
about
I'm just saying.
Village.
So now everybody does these things. Goes to Pennings, apple picking, and all this.
Yes.
Back then, maybe
It's a
there was
seasonal
apple.
thing.
Right. Maybe there was apple picking, but it wasn't as huge. I think,
No,
like I
what
said,
it is
fall is just a magnified.
The thing is different now is social media.
That
So
is
it
true.
brings everything to light. Back
Right.
then, all this stuff was around.
That is true. That's true. You got the people that take the
Yes.
photos of. The
Yeah.
surreal.
So all this was around before. It just was. It was hidden secrets because
that
they
is
didn't know
true.
about
There
it.
you go.
So
I like
only
that.
locals did these things
Only
where they went
locals.
apple picking.
Yeah.
When we first moved up here, we would go apple picking and do all these things, and it wasn't crowded because social media wasn't as popular.
No.
It wasn't
Even
a thing.
it was, but it
So,
wasn't like.
suburban. It was a kind of a treat to suburbanites.
Yeah.
But then social media came around, and
So now I gotta
all
share the
city
road
people
while I look
come
at the
up
fall
there.
leaves.
Because we know when September comes in and we see all the cars coming from down the mountain,
Yeah,
we're
we
like,
do.
we got the city people coming in.
Yeah,
and
we're
I
driving-
joke about it. We are city. We were originally city people, but we see all the cars coming with the New York plates, and we're like, they're all going to Pennings. They're all going to upstate New York or Warwick.
Yeah, it's true.
It's gonna be crazy for the next couple weeks, which is what we're dealing with now. All the
Yeah,
people
that
that
is
come
true. That
down
is
this
true.
way to go to upstate New York, to Warwick, Pennings, all that area, which is fun because we get to see them frustrated, getting stuck in traffic.
Well, you know what it is? It's not too many ways of coming out of Warwick.
Yeah.
Now you've got the wineries, on the on the east side of the Hudson River.
Yes. But a lot of them
But
they
a lot
cut
of
this
people,
way.
a lot of people for some reason gravitate to this side. I mean, there's still other wineries that we haven't gone to.
I know they're all tucked away. Like we go to a couple tucked away wineries,
We love
cideries.
Applewood Winery. We love Warwick, but I think there's Ocean Vine. There's a couple up there. We just haven't.
We went a few years back with our other friends.
And remember the oldest breweries up there. And again, this
He
is where
keeps on trying to get me to go with him to the oldest.
no, that's not
brewery.
oldest
You can
brewery.
go.
Oldest winery,
Oh,
in
winery,
America
yes.
is here in New York.
That I'll go. Brewery, I'm okay.
But we're gonna hit a brewery next week.
Well, I'm excited to go back.
We're going to Tin Barn, baby. Back to Tin Barn
That
Brewery.
stuff. We got 3 orders to bring back for
yours.
those 4 case of
Wait,
the 4.
Is the 3 orders one of your orders?
No,
Wow.
I have one neighbor asked for a 4-pack, another neighbor asked for one, and then the other one was like, do they have anything else like this? I was like, yeah.
They do. Yeah.
She's like, let me know what they have, and I'll tell you what to bring me. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Well, Kat asked, Cheryl asked, and...
You should go for a women's night to the brewery.
I think it'd be hard for us to get back.
Yeah.
It's far.
And it's a far drive.
Here's
the one thing I do.
And we would have to do an Uber.
No, here's the other thing is...
Because it's pretty far up there. It's tucked.
If you're up there... I've been up there in December and January.
It's dark up there.
Yeah, the minute
dark.
the minute you're heading back,
it's spooky dark.
It is, yeah.
It is beautiful on a clear night, and you see all the stars,
especially full moon season.
You see the valley.
Unbelievable!
Oh my god, so pretty in the houses.
It gives you that comfy feel.
Oh my god.
I don't think back then the moon looked like that.
No.
Now the moon's a little different.
Okay.
It says,
no.
I'm in my glory in the fall.
No, you got a problem because that, no.
And all of a sudden you hear this.
Stupid.
And you know.
No, I'm actually looking forward to going next week. I'm really excited.
Man, hold on. Before, because I'm going to do what you do, interject. So the reason I go like this, so I tell her, I moved. So I have those, what did I pump
Glade.
springs?
The Glade.
One down here and one in the porch. Don't need it in the porch because it's nice and cool.
Our season is over.
Right.
We're not hanging out there as much.
So I took the Glade guy and moved him
to the living room.
So the other day I was coming down the stairs from my bedroom and here, and I was like this. After comfy feel. I knew right there the fall was being pushed.
There's something wrong.
Now here's the best part.
There's something really wrong.
It's gonna get even worse, right? The other day, I had the candle upstairs in the office. You know, I come downstairs, boom. I'm in another zone of different scent because a different scent upstairs. Now in the living room, and then when I went to the bathroom, I was hit. So I stood for a second. I said, "There's a lot of."
I'm just trying to hold it together.
I was like, "There's a lot of complex sense going on here, from upstairs to the living room to the bathroom." You're like, because upstairs is like a bonfire smell. This is a woodsy cashmere living room.
I'm really trying to stay with you right here.
You're really crying. I don't know why you're crying. And then you go into the bathroom, and it's like this apple cinnamon, and I was like, I've created something here that I didn't expect. This comfy feel. I'm sorry, but I had to bring it out when I thought about it.
You have a serious problem, dude.
But it kind of goes well. Nobody's complained about it.
Do you hear him?
Nobody's
He's like going technically, into technical
You're
detail.
Yeah, it's like
about air fresheners.
It's a comfy feel.
Yeah. Like, I don't got time for this. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I got other things I want to do today.
But those are the things that magnify
no,
these seasons.
No, back to.
No, just what we're talking about. These are the things that
matter. No, we're not talking about air fresheners.
No, not
we're
air
talking
fresheners.
about fall.
Fall. I mean, I'm just throwing it in
fall
there.
shopping.
Fall shopping.
And enjoying the seasonal weather.
But the difference of the 80s to now, there was
He's all over the place because he started talking about early holiday shopping in the fall. Right. Now he's talking about
You're right.
Things to do in the fall.
No, it's not the things. I'm just saying we talked about the holiday shopping. We wanted to really talk about was how it was back then to now. You know, nobody thought about holiday shopping. Nobody thought about autumn. Nobody thought about Halloween until it was Halloween.
So technically, this is kind of thoughts between then and now.
Yeah. Right now, I think the minute you hit the end of August, everybody's talking about fall, Halloween, and Christmas. Poor turkey guy really doesn't get
turkey guy.
Yeah, he doesn't really get a voice. So that's why they make the jokes. But
well, you guys, the men already made it about football, so that just threw turkey out the window.
Yeah, that's our first one. That we didn't make it up. We didn't make our mind. That's the time they play it. I'm just saying.
Thanksgiving was around before football came around.
It's a little easier to play that sport in the fall. But so think about it. It's just you didn't have. And you got channels. Mm-hmm. They give you the whole rundown for Halloween. They got the whole rundown. So it really wants to push that.
I haven't bothered to look at any of that.
No, I know.
I think this week I'm finally. I mean, I did my decorating, but I'm finally like switching it over.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you how I realized it.
Starting to switch over. Oh, he called
Wednesday
me the other day.
Thursday.
He called me. He goes
from the car. Yeah.
Did you see the front of the house? I'm like, yeah. What? No, it's like fall blew up all of a sudden in front of the house. I'm like, I've been seeing leaves and acorns. He goes, no, but there's a whole bunch of them.
That day, when I left this morning, it wasn't that bad. And when I came back, and your tires go over the acorn shells or caps.
Listen, buddy, I've been hearing the ricochets in the backyard over 2 weeks already.
You didn't share that with me.
No, I'm just ducking. I'm just ducking. I actually told our neighbor because they were doing yard work. I'm like, duck. And she started dying laughing. I was like, those suckers hurt. Because I've been hit a couple times here and there. They hurt. I was like, you gotta bob and weave, duck. She's like, oh my God, they hurt. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. It's
those of you, you have those acorns. Coming out from that high tree. Oh my God.
And you can hear them also. They get like hitting the branches, so it goes ricochet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's dangerous in
the
the
suburbs.
suburbs.
Hit the roof and you hear it while you're like watching TV or reading a book upstairs.
It's dangerous when you have one of those close to the property, or you gotta walk past it.
I mean, there are trees everywhere, so it's all over the neighborhood.
Yeah, but it depends. Like, there's certain areas where there's a couple of them like bunched up together, so like they're just, especially if it's a breezy day.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I know these are fall These are fall situations we have here in the summer.
I wanted to stop her, like you just went off.
Because it is a fall situation we have here with the acorns.
It is.
Do you remember when you had your truck and you were wondering what happened to your truck because you found all these dings on it?
I did. The first we were from the city,
and he forgot, and when he realized I'm parking under the tree with the acorns. Yeah. And with the acorns. With the acorn. And we saw it, the ricochet, and it hitting the roof of it.
And I saw the deck happen right there in front of me when I was like up on the side of the driveway. So
people, be careful in the fall. For those of you that like move out of the city into the suburbs, make sure you don't park your car.
I mean, it depends because I'm gonna tell you right now,
they ding hard.
The sportages, I guess, is a little. It has to be thicker.
Yeah, it doesn't have that.
Yeah, and I thought about it. The Montero hood and all that stuff is thin.
Because Jeremy's car doesn't have any dings, and he's parked it there.
Yeah.
So it depends the
Mitsubishi, shame on you. Very thin.
Yeah, issues.
No, I'm just throwing it out there. Bad car company. Bad.
All right, people, let's get out of here.
All right, take us out. You went up to acorns. I talked about the comfy feel.
So we were all over the place. It was like a little bit of
mine was
pre-holiday shopping.
Mine was not.
Fall, enjoying the fall weather.
Yeah. Well, I guess came down to it is, are people still holiday shopping early?
Or they just enjoying the weather now because everything you could just order at your fingertips.
That is true, but do people start ordering early? I mean, maybe like we were on that budget.
Yeah.
Tighter budget. Yeah. We wanted to get some things.
We should get back to doing that. I used to like getting everything done early. Oh,
you got the closet space now.
That's my clothes closet.
I know, but that's where we used to put the stuff. Oh, you put a couple of things in my closet. Anyway, take us out.
All right, guys. Like.
Saw a squirrel.
Your problems. All right, people. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Absolutely.
Give us your opinion. Give us your thoughts on what he said about the season and early holiday shopping.
Comfy feel. I think, again, it's the thought of, if you look at it and you're around our age, a Gen Xer, how it was back then, what you observe to what you see it right now, and what you, especially if you're a suburban person, was it, you probably appreciated the area, but was it as crazy as it is now? Pumpkin,
and he had to reiterate himself for the peanut gallery in the back.
What? What are you talking about?
No, don't even pay attention to me. It's just
see what happens. All right, see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.